Hello, Mallards. It is Sunday, and we finished Too Hot to Handle, where everybody who survived got to share the prize. Lucky them.
It's how we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And they were like, who's gonna get it? And I was like, oh, are they not just splitting it
Yeah,
with everyone? And then
but
they
everyone
did
did
do
split
that.
it.
Also,
and I was like, duh.
you said everyone who survived as though they've died.
they did die.
Well, if they weren't like participating, then they got booted.
Murdered. Oh.
Murdered
They
with a
did-
boot is
yeah.
what we mean.
Yeah, they got kicked off the retreat island. So they introduced 3 new people at the very end, and 2 of them got kicked off because they just didn't care and weren't interested in becoming better people.
To be that fair, they were there for like the last week of a month where like by the time they had arrived, a lot of other people had already like made a lot of growth. So I can understand how it would be difficult when you're at the beginning of your journey
And
to
everyone
like
else is-
catch up with everyone who's like been there, known each other, been doing these like self-discovery retreats for like at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. It was a fun show. It was wild, maybe less wild than I had anticipated. We
Yeah.
are still a little confused by the pricing structure because we discovered that the kiss costs $3,000 and having sex costs $20,000 and giving head costs $6,000, but somehow they spent $16,000, Sharon and Rhonda, without having sex, just with a lot of meh in the meh, which they just beeped everything out, which I don't understand.
Because they do say the F word a lot.
Yeah, so I don't know why they beeped out all that sort of stuff. But
it was a different
Clearly it
rating.
was...
yeah, listen, I don't understand why they couldn't just have used the word yoni, because they used that later. They did a whole yoni workshop for the ladies. It was interesting. It was kind of interesting to see the changes and see the growth. It's simultaneously more wild and less wild than the other Netflix reality shows. Like, there were some things that were more wild as far as the changes, but I'm just gonna say that there's a reason The Circle has spin-offs and Love is Blind and this one do not.
The Circle is slightly older. This just came out.
I feel
Yeah.
like Love is Blind could get more seasons. In fact, I know that they're having more seasons. Boltana's maybe auditioning.
mean,
But
yeah.
I feel like The Circle is kind of a weird... Like, it could have more seasons, but it could not. Like, people, now that they've seen it, might have more information than that first batch did and be able to muck it up. And I feel the same way about this one, where, like, a lot of it seemed to come from, like, a...
You don't know what's happening. Yeah, that's true.
Whereas people will know going forward, but Love is Blind has a lot of, like people could go into the show.
Yeah, it has
Like,
a lot of replay value.
Yeah, people wanted, when they went in, to have connections, except Barnett, so...
But it was fun. And then we did something that was,
That Megan's been
Less
wanting to
fun.
do for like 3 weeks.
and definitely more wild.
Watch Ratatouille.
So normally on Sundays we have a theme, but because I didn't get out of bed until really late, we
and
didn't.
we all just wanted to watch Too Hot to Handle. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
we wanted to finish that. We didn't have a theme, but if we had a theme, it would be Ratatouille, and then the ripoff Ratatouille, which you can watch on Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. It is a 45-minute.
Free.
Oh, sorry.
It's not technically a feature length.
A 43-minute animation nightmare. The animation is scary. The characters are scary. The visuals are scary. The plot is terrifying. I don't know why we did this.
We might watch Ratatouille. We might go to sleep. We'll see.
It's late, and I should go to bed, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you tomorrow.